Oh, just when you think winter's over, there's more cold, more snow.
Put another log on the fire.
Yeah. So you have trouble keeping warm?
Oh man, even with all this lard around me, I do. It's cold. Can't handle it.
What do you do to stay warm?
What do I do?
Yeah.
I think warm thoughts.
Okay, I
And
can feel the heat right now.
I'll bring the dog up into the chair. They help me.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
a
Oh,
little canine help there.
some canine comfort.
That's right. Well, hello and welcome to your old news update. I'm Izzy Fitz.
And I'm
Very cold Izzy
I'm the
Fitz.
chilly Bud Driscoll.
Yeah, let's count out to our sponsors.
They don't pay for electricity in the studio.
No, they don't. Eagle Crest Retirement Community, 1501 East Magnolia.
Yep.
Headley's Clothing, 1829 South 9th, and
Yep.
Smoky Hill Museum, 211.
West.
Topping the headlines, you are on Mr.
Okay,
Driscoll.
March 2nd, 1990, 25 years ago. For years, current and former officers say Salina Police Chief John Woody laid down a simple, unwritten rule for police work. Do what's legal and what training tells you is right.
Right.
But an official with the city's police liability insurance company said he was alarmed to learn Thursday that the department has no formal policy manual. Such an omission represents a technical breach of the city's insurance contract, he says.
Oh, Woody's in trouble.
Yes. Is that it?
No.
Oh, claims for payments totaling $3.6 million have been submitted to the city by 3 people who said they were abused and beaten by Salina police officers during an arrest in May.
Oh, Woody's in
The
trouble.
incidents involving 2 of the men were cited in a report by Kansas Attorney General Robert Stephan that confirmed the use of excessive force by Salina police officers in a small number of instances.
Ooh, Woody's in trouble.
Well, they need that policy manual.
Yep, they should have done that. Should have dotted the I's and crossed the T's.
Nowadays, you gotta, you can't even say boo at anyone.
That's right.
Or else it's abuse.
That's right. Dateline, Miltonville. From March 1st, 1965.
Wow.
A rural couple near Miltonville could field their own football team and have a cheerleader left over.
What?
The 12th child was born February 11 to Mr. and Mrs. Lawrence Pacey, who lives 7 miles southeast of Miltonville on the original Pacey homestead.
But they didn't pacey themselves very well, did they?
No, they didn't.
Wow,
They
12
didn't.
children. I bet they put them to work early.
Yep,
If you're on a farm, you
that's right.
go out
In
there.
them days, you didn't hire a workforce, you conceived one.
I know. And March had cheap labor.
Yep.
March 1st, 1940. For Dateline Abilene.
Abilene.
6 high school students found out Wednesday afternoon that some things which have gone with the wind have to be picked up. Piled in a motor car, the boys rode about the business district of Abilene with one of the boys holding a roll of paper out the window. Whipped by the wind, most of the 1,000 sheets were soon strewn about the streets.
What a mess.
I know. Just about the time the supply of paper was exhausted, the boys encountered the local representative of law and order.
Ooh, lawman shows up.
The driver was fined $5. Ooh, and his
Yeah.
license revoked for 60 days.
Ha ha!
And another part of the sentence called for the picking up of all the paper. Now that's probably the worst.
All right, so if I was the one who paid the $5, everybody else in the car had to pick up the paper.
I know. I'd rather pay the $5 rather than pick up the paper.
Darn right.
Let's
darn
chase
right.
that stuff all over the street.
Oh, man.
Remember, it's whipped by the wind. It's
Yep.
probably blocks away.
Killed some trees, too.
I know.
March the 2nd, 1940. Cole Anderson was arrested this morning by police at the corner of 5th and Ash and is being held for investigation. He gave his address as, quote, any place.
Any place. Think I've been there a couple of times.
Yeah,
Any place USA.
that'll make you want to get a little brutal on him.
I'm
I'd
thinking
call
so.
up Woody.
Yes. Get some. They can help those boys pick up paper.
That's right.
And finally, March 4th, 1915. 100 years ago.
100.
This is Dateline way out in Columbia, Missouri.
It's that way.
But, it's good, so we're going to say it. Umpire Quigley of the National Basketball League was attacked by several hundred students at the University of Missouri, or Misery as we like to call it, who were angered by his decisions in the basketball game. Missouri, lost the game of the Missouri Valley Conference Series to the Kansas Agricultural College by a score of 28-19.
That would be K-State.
Yeah. That's a low score for basketball.
That's right.
28-19.
Well, they didn't know how to play the game then.
As the game in the Rothwell Gymnasium ended, the students rushed upon Quigley with the cries of, "Let's punch his head off!"
Oh, okay. Now, KU fans, it's not just K-State having problems.
I know. Beyond,
They rushed the court. Did you see that?
They rushed the
court?
court?
They rushed upon the court.
With an idea of punching his head off.
Yeah.
Beyond numerous bruises, Quigley was not injured. I thought I'd add that.
Yeah.
You know, they roughed him around a little bit, the ruffians.
Yeah, border ruffians.
I know.
All right. Read more about the way things used to be in the look back section of Monday's Salina Journal.
And hopefully next time we do this, you won't have to put on your thermal underwear.
That's
and
right.
your snowshoes. So until then, hopefully, we'll see you yesterday.